Okay, let's do LeetCode 643, maximum average subarray 1. We're going to do this in JavaScript. This is another sliding window problem. We're given an array and this k number. And what we need to do is we need to find the subarray whose length is equal to k, so subarray of whatever that input is. In this case it would be 4. And then what we need to do is find the subarray out of all of those that has the maximum average value. Okay. So let's code it out. We're going to start with creating some temporary holding variables here. Okay. And we'll also need a window start. Oops, there we go. Let's type the right keys here, right? Okay. So I here, this could also be window end if we wanted to. We could just also call that window end, because this is going to be the end of the window. Window start, this needs to be 0. This is going to be the start of the window. So we're going to loop through our numbers, our input array. And then what we're going to do is we're going to get a sum of the we're going to get a sum of the current item in the array, the current element in the array, and we're going to add it on to the existing sum. And we're going to do that continually here. So we'll update the sum. Then we're going to check to see if we're in a valid window. So we're going to do that by some logic here. So check to see if we're in a valid window. Then what we'll do is we'll get an average of the sum divided by this input number k. So we're going to find the average here. Then what we're going to do is we're going to set the max to whatever's greater, either what max is currently is or this average. And then what we need to do here is we need to take our sum and update it. And we need to take out the first item in the window. So this is our array, nums is our array, and the first item in the window is whatever window start is. Okay. Then what we need to do is move the start of the window. So window start plus plus, so that moves it. And at the end of this, we want to return the max, because this will have found through this bit of logic, updating the max, what the largest is. So let's run this. Ooh, it doesn't like that I made a syntax error there. Okay, great. So if you're wondering on the sliding window how this is working, basically we're creating the sliding window with this I. So we're incrementing I, and every time we're checking to see, is this window valid with this if statement here. So what's going to happen is this for loop is going to continually increment I. So I. And window start isn't going to start running until we hit the valid window. So in the case of this, I. Oh, we're in the valid window now. So now window start will start incrementing. So every time I increments, window start will also increment. And that's how that works. I'll leave it here so you can take a look at it.